started off strumming when George Paul was just coming up before the war. They used to do little articles in the paper, a few chords to play, you know, into it then. Not very keen, but sufficient just to amuse myself.
Did you have a banjo ukulele?
No, it was a ukulele.
Wooden bodied one.
Well, the banjo ukuleles weren't really out there.
Right.
When I joined the forces, I picked one up in Cape Town on my way out to Singapore. And of course I lost that when Singapore fell. It through that I made one whilst I was out there. Well, I made two actually. I made one small one, not much bigger than that, in Singapore, which I took up to the railway and played up and down the railway. And then I decided to make a bigger one, something like that size, which you've seen.
Yeah, with the crate. Yeah.
That was the second one I made actually. I used to play in orchestras, you know, when we used to have time to have concert parties and things like that.
Yeah.
And,
where did you get all the bits to make it from?
Well, the frets are corrugated iron. Corrugated iron.
Wrinkly?
No, just and I cut them that shape, you know, and just lightly hammered them into the fretboard, you know.
Did it work?
But the key to it was the mechanism, the key.
The tuning.
I found a mandolin, an old broken mandolin, a little village that had been bombed. I said, oh, it'll come in, but we had a chance to make a ukulele because I lost the one I bought in Cape Town, which was a bandolele, but only a cheap one.
Yeah.
It was about £5 at the time. That's the key to it, rather than making pegs that would fit them. You know, the original songs.
The strings were made out of telegraph.
Question that.
You know the story. He was taken to prison. You know he was a prisoner of war of the Japanese, don't you?
Yes, yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
He went to Singapore for 9.5 months in peacetime, and they all got friendly and it went sailing, this, that, and the other. And then the ones that he just said, the ones that were fitter in these prison camps, decided for a bit of entertainment, they'd put on a bit of a concert, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because there was musicians from all walks of life there, as well as my dad, who was more ukulele.
Oh, there's all sorts of musicians, trumpeters, trombone players,
accordion
players,
yeah.
and some of them, I don't know how they managed to cart them up and down the railway because there's no transport. We had to march from one camp to another through the jungle.
And
A bit of a weight in those accordions.
Yeah.
And by that time we'd lost a bit of weight, of course. But one in particular, Frankie, he was an ex-London music hall performer. He used to play 2 or 3 venues in one night when he was working before the war.
Yeah, yeah.
And he could play anything. He was brilliant like that. And I found myself in his camp several times, and we used to go up and down these long, about 100 yards long huts that we were in, and about a dozen of them in each camp, and we used to move up and down playing a few numbers and then moving on. With him, I used to go up and down with him. He was brilliant, but he died a few years ago, and by coincidence, last week we heard from his son that his mother passed away. 101.
Oh, wow.
So this accordion, if you don't mind me just adding to what you're going to say, you know your black and white keys. Exactly. All the camps that they were in, he wrote on this accordion, and that has been donated to the Imperial War Museum in London. As something, you know. He donated that.
I'd say
heavy accordion, wasn't it?
So they weren't confiscated then, were they? Not off you?
No, they weren't confiscated. As a matter of fact, he was so popular, Frankie. I never got invited, but he got invited to play in the guards' rooms.
Wow.
In the camp, and the officers used to.
Why not?
He was, as I
say, the Japs had never heard this sort of music, and it was alien to their culture.
Yeah.
So rather than ban them, prohibit them from doing them, and make them suffer, they did the ones that were fit enough. They put on these concerts. They were all men that were prisoners. It wasn't like Tenko, where it was a woman's. It's nothing like that. And some of the men dressed up as women. you know, in drag.
Right, yeah.
But, yeah, it was, he had some,
Oh, it's surprising, the talent that was a prisoner of war.
Yeah, yeah.
One way
Well,
or other.
I suppose it was just people from all walks of life who were drafted into the
That's right.
army, wasn't it?
There's 50,000 of us taken POW, which are a lot of men. It's very humiliating, actually. But anyway, we got through it. And after we finished the railway, we came back and they started to make more concert parties, you know, and move you around a bit and things like that. And I was moved to southern Thailand. One of the best producers, a fellow called Leigh, he was a professional from London on the stage. He used to put on some great shows.
Right.
Musical shows.
So they had concert parties,
Yeah, right.
like, because we all know
Ain't
it ain't our hot mum,
Yeah.
a bit like that.
and that's what they were. They were all
Like
a
that.
concert party, weren't they?
Yeah, that's pretty true to life, that, isn't it? Yeah.
I was never sure if that was made up.
No. It's made
I can imagine it being.
Well, that's what he was, wasn't he? Jimmy Perry, who wrote that, he was in a concert party.
Yeah, he was.
Who's this?
Jimmy Perry. He was on about Ain't Half But Hot Mum. Didn't think it was true to life. They thought, was it made up just for television entertainment? But it actually went on those concert parties.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
it? You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were straight more or less people drawing things, maps of the camp and that, you know, security, I mean,
Yeah.
and things like that, and people building wireless sets because there's a lot of people who had the knowledge to build a wireless set.
Mm.
Because there were a few friends amongst the Thai people who used to come up in a big barge up the River Kwai to drop off the rice sacks, and there used to be batteries and things up, and they used to make radios actually.
Yeah.
Bits and
They wanted
pieces.
to ban those because they were using them to find out what
Well, that was
it.
it.
was put off from the outside world.
Yeah.
And even when the war finished against Germany in Europe, this war was called the Forgotten Army because it went on till
Oh, it's still
August.
on full pelt.
August from yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. In fact, in August we were down at VJ Day 70. Don't know if you saw, there's a full day of,
Yeah.
and Dad was there. We're on live television. He read the Farry Prisoner of War prayer in front of the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he mixed with a bit of roast here, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we were front row seats, and I could have shook hands with the Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
David Cameron and other VIPs were on the other side of the aisle, you know. So we had a wonderful but tiring day.
Yeah.
But
Is that the one where that fella did AWOL from his nursing home?
that's correct.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
And at the end of the morning service, he went to Whitehall for another service where Prince Charles and Camilla came. He got introduced to Camilla in the marquee.
Oh,
He took an interest in his ring. He may want to tell him about
I'll
your
tell
ring.
you,
You tell us.
where those two cuttings are.
Yeah, they hear that, yeah. Yeah.
You get them to me and
Yeah, I will. Yeah. There's a set dates for you both there.
Yeah.
He'll explain what's what. We've got a few souvenirs.
What is that? What is that? That's one for you. Wait, who's you? You are
Les.
Les,
Tim.
Tim.
Tim,
Tim.
Les and
Tim
Tim.
in the hat.
Not so tiny Tim.
No.
Second, what's the youngster called?
Jack.
Tim Jack.
Jack. Oh. That
So,
tells a story about the ring, I think. And just to save a bit of time for you, my wife bought me that when we went out. Against my mother-in-law's wishes, I took it with me. So, but he said, you're not going to take that with you, he told me. I said, of course I am. I said, I'll look after it best I can. And of course, as soon as we came POW, I was wearing that. I thought, the Japs are not going to get this because they're taking all valuables off you, which is for a game in war and peace. And I had Emma's haversack, which you always carry out with your small kit, your shaving stuff and soap and towels and that, tucked away. I had a bar of soap, and I scooped the centre of it out, repeating to date the ring, put the ring inside, soften the soap, pushed it all back again, used it a few times, and put it back in my kit bag. It was lying when it, 3.5 years later, but it's still there.
There you go.
Oh,
If you look at that photograph, you can see the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went all the way out to there and it survived this. Oh, they said they were nicking.
Oh,
yeah.
watches
Well, really
and
easily
everything like
done,
that.
yeah.
But Camilla spotted the ring when she came over to be introduced to us and said, "Oh, that's a nice ring." She said, "Do you want me to tell you a story about this?" She told her what he's just told you. She's fascinated by it.
Wow.
That's a remarkable story, she said. I'll try and remember it.
It's keeping track of the piece of soap must have been hard work. He was looking for it every day and he couldn't use it.
Oh, we could have used that many times with no soap.
Yeah.
We used to wash in the River Kwai when we came back, working on the railway, and making embankments and digging out. Oh, always down in this, in the South Pacific, where we were. And that's what, we've all got what they call the Pacific Star for that. But they were formidable, the Japanese. Yeah, somehow or other, mind you, they weren't far from Japan, really. They had more ammunition than what we had. And they were snowballing us all day, never ceasing. Just swamping us with mortars and gunfire and shells and things, and aircraft, which we hadn't got out there. And they pummeled us. We were outclassed completely, fighting. So that's why Percival, who was our commanding officer, surrendered us.
Yeah. How long was that then before they surrendered?
Well, the war started out there in December of 1941.
Right.
And I'd been out in Singapore since in May. It was peacetime then.
Mm.
There was great life out there then. Plenty of food. We left Liverpool in blackouts and various camps in England where you were sleeping on the floor on a palliasse or something like that. We had beds out there, mosquito nets, and everything. It was paradise. Anyway, it wasn't to last, of course. After about 6 months being a POW, taken in February, they came down the Malay Peninsula and the railway line. There's only one railway line all the way down Malaya. They started in December, they said, and they fought their way down to Singapore in February. And we fell on the 15th of February. Not very far off now. After a few months in Changi, which is if you can, have you ever been to the Isle of Wight?
No, funnily enough, we're going in a bit.
Well, Singapore Island, which it is now, is more or less the same shape. And on the eastern coast is an area called Changi. There's not much there really, but we were all taken over that way, and we were there for a few months. And the Japanese decided to build this railway so they could get troops to Burma across the northern part of Malaya and Burma, rather than taking troops all the way down Singapore coming up again, which is quite a distance. We were taken up to Thailand to build this railway, and we spent 4 days, 4 nights in cattle trucks going up Malaya. And I had that first ukulele with me then. I made it in Singapore. I wasn't too keen on playing it then because it was pretty horrendous, that journey. But once we got settled down and started, I amused myself finding chords, you know, singing songs I knew and fitting chords to it and things like that. And I kept it all the way through until I built the second one, which had a bit more volume on it. Which I used to just tune it by ear, GCAA, you know, My Dog Has Fleas and that sort of thing. And,
do you still play it?
No, I'm not going. As you can see from there, me and my wife ran it over to the Imperial War Museum. In going back a bit now.
Just amazed it survived. Yeah.
Well,
I'm amazed that it survived.
Yeah, and anyway, I've been up there time or two to Imperial War Museum, and they knew I had it, but I decided when I really stopped playing, my wife said, why don't you give it to the Imperial War Museum? So we had the trip up there, and they said they'd receive it, and I said, well, I'll donate it, provided it's shown and not tucked away in a storeroom, which they agreed to. And they put in that frame.
Lovely case.
It's in a good spot too, because a lot of people walk to the cafe and back from the cafe. So it's just on the entrance to that corridor that takes you down to the Lancashire cafe, you know.
So, would you reckon it's still playable now?
Oh yes, I think so. As a matter of fact, there's only one new string on it. That's the first string. The A string. The other strings are telegraph wire. To make the C string, the bass string, I had two wires straight from the roof of, well, not the roof, the beams of a hut, and a couple of boots weights on, or sandals I think they were then. I just spun them round until it, you know,
so you got a
made
thicker
a
string,
bit thicker.
yeah.
And they're still on, because I told them, I said, if they ever go and you want me to replace them, I said I'll do that, but I'm not going to make them. We'll have to buy strings and put them on.
Yeah.
But the three original strings, which are 70 odd years old, and one I broke for tension, you know.
Yeah.
It went on rust, I think.
So would you not be able to play any music at all anymore? Can you not play any?
Well, I can play just some of the ukulele.
That's
well, that's a baritone. It's tuned slightly different.
But it's more or less the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play strings like that. That was C chord. That one.
Okay. You still remember the shape,
There you go.
So,
I'll let me show you. I brought something to show
Yeah,
you. So you
sure.
might find it interesting.
how much are these selling for now?
Well, that, with the electric pickup in it, that's £130 new.
130.
Which is not too bad, really. It's not.
When you see some of the stuff that's on sale at
Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, because it's a reputable make, car.
This reminded me of you. This is what I
Oh
thought.
yes, that's
And
right. Well, the first one I made was
cigar
about that size. Well, they called it a cigar box.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's exactly, look.
Yeah.
It's got the name of the brand of the cigars on.
That's right. And who made that one?
So, the fellow in Birmingham made it to give it to me.
Yeah.
It's still got the no smoking.
Yeah,
sticker on
the
it.
first one was about that size.
You mentioned that.
But this one's only got
Yeah.
3 strings on it, and you need to really plug it into an amplifier. to
Electronic,
use
that's
it.
marvellous, that,
But this reminded me of you, you know, when I saw your story. But they've been making these things in
That's exactly.
the American workers on the plantations used to
Yeah.
collect the cigar boxes from
That's right, yeah.
from the wealthy plantation owners,
That's
and
right.
they used to use fence wire.
So can you just put, I know you said you need
Yeah, well, it needs
Very good.
It sounds great when it's got the amp on it.
oh, it does. Yeah, it's
Marvellous, that.
Really,
Absolutely.
really beefy.
absolutely. So, but the thing is, this idea of using the cigar box has come back round, and it's quite popular now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're making these things, and they're selling them for like 200 quid.
I know.
And they're made out of a cigar box, you know.
Yeah, but some of these banjoleles they're making now, they're bringing thousands.
Oh, yeah.
But the one that's in the museum is out of a Red Cross box parcel.
Oh, no. That was the problem in Singapore, is getting hold of wood to hold a sound chamber. And it wasn't until we got up there that I found Red Cross boxes, packing cases.
Yeah. Yeah.
and I use that sort of thing.
Yeah. They're also in Africa, and you mentioned you've been to Cape Town,
Yeah.
and I've been to Cape Town, because
Yeah.
my brother lives there.
Yeah.
But in Africa, I noticed they were making instruments out of tin cans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were using like oil cans, olive oil cans or something,
Yeah.
sticking a net on, bit of wire.
Yeah.
And they're getting a great sound out.
So you play ukuleles, as you think, from banjoleles, and you?
Well, that's it, yeah.
He's a drummer.
And we have a drummer of sorts.
Yeah.
But when we started off, we were both on the ukulele. I just started, and Les, you'd had one a few years. Les used to be a guitarist,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then went on. Where I just picked it up from scratch, really.
Well, I did really.
Yeah. So I learned the first few chords at Wigan Ukulele Club, and we did a gig in the Grand Arcade in Wigan.
The new ship, that's, well, not new now.
Well,
Yeah.
the relatively
Was it
new.
Formby
We're just
statue?
filling- you get to the car park by going round.
That's
and
it.
round,
And the Formby statues in there.
Yeah.
And I sang Uncle Joe's Mint Balls.
Yes.
And then Les said, well, I write these little Lancashire songs.
Yeah.
Will you
Yeah,
fancy getting together? And so that was 2009, 10.
Is anything like the Horton Weavers, which I know more folky?
Yeah, we do. They're all folk songs, really. They're all true stories about people in this area. Stories
Yeah.
about Lancashire life. You
I
know.
like some of the titles too, you know.
Oh, we've got about 8 albums. That's a compilation of
Brilliant.
Those are the songs we do live.
stuff what we do
basically.
live. You know.
But I didn't play George Formby songs. I used to play
No.
things like "Please Don't Talk About When I'm Gone." That sort of
The old,
thing.
yeah, the old
Sweet,
standards.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
Yeah.
Do you know, can you play those? Do you know that?
I don't know. I've heard the title Sweet Georgia Brown, but
Sweet Georgia Brown's a good one. Nice chords.
Are you familiar with Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone?
No, never heard it.
I mean, the popular one now is the 5'2" Eyes of Blue.
Blue, yeah.
Yeah, all the ukuleles love
Ain't
it.
She Sweet? I know that
Ain't
one.
she, oh yes, ain't she sweet? But you're going to play your tune now, see if you recognise
I
it.
ain't gonna sing it.
Yeah.
No, it's alright, just see if you recognise the tune. You recognise that? You know what
Ain't
that?
She Sweet?
Ain't she
Hey,
sweet?
she's sweet.
Ain't she sweet?
That's really the only old song I know.
Yeah.
I brought this to show you. You might never have seen one, I don't know. But these were first made in
As a matter of fact, I've seen
1910.
more ukuleles this afternoon than I've seen George Formby Society.
Ah, because they're all on the banjo, aren't
They're all
they?
banjoleles.
Well, this one's got wire strings on,
Right, yeah.
and it's got 10 strings.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So you get a richer sound. You got into the ukulele, 10 string ukulele. But these came out in 1910 originally. They were never very popular because they're difficult on the fingers to play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Because
so-
they have a
that's
little...
right, but that's the reason I made the second one. I found that on the small one, the frets, the spaces, you know,
Yeah,
where I was just deadening the strings.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing them properly.
This is very hard to play. Not a lot of people like this one. Very hard to get a sound out of it. Because you're holding down 10 strings, you know.
And I used to, the fellow I liked was Django Reinhardt.
Oh, fantastic.
He's
With Stephen
fantastic.
Capelli on the fiddle.
And Stephen Capelli.
Fantastic.
They played Sweet Georgia Brown. That was one of the men.
Yeah, I'm sure they made it down as well.
Yeah.
They were fabulous musicians.
There you go, a fabulous collection.
I know.
You take all these to all your gigs, you
no.
play different tunes with different...
Yeah, Tim plays that one.
Ring up the Imperial War Museum. Reserve a spot for some...
10 string, aye.
Well,
I play the Cigar box one and this
Yeah.
one when we go out.
that's electrified though.
Yes, this one is also.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You have to,
Oh yes,
Because when you play in a big room.
Yeah, it's lost, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
Marvellous.
Jim Pomfret from
He's relatively new.
from
Preston.
Preston. He comes down to Wigan.
The one West End.
The Mercury.
Yeah.
During the break, I was chatting to him. His name, Pomfret, is my mother's maiden name, Pomfret.
Pomfret?
Mine was Pomfret. And I said, how do you do this strumming business, syncopated strumming? All I do is four stroke to the bar, you know, that sort of thing. And probably
The triplet stroke is really special.
I went through with him, and I can't remember, but 2 down, 1 up.
Hard enough to explain it without.
I said, just do it for me slowly, and he did it.
I can only do it slow. That thing, I can't do it. I can't do that. Leigh, I'll go.
I used to work in Wigan, but I can't remember any musical shops in Wigan. I worked in King Street.
Okay, well,
And there's a little arcade going through.
Grimes' Arcade.
There was a music shop underneath Grimes' Arcade.
That's right, yeah.
And if you went through the arcade and turned left, there was a music shop
A
there.
car showroom as well, Timberlake's.
Timberlake's, yeah.
Timberlake.
Right.
Which is now Wallpaper Supply.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
1932 I was working in Wigan.
Right. Well, there was 2 Timberlakes. There was the big one. With
One
and then there was
Walgate.
No, there was on Library Street,
Oh,
and then there was
Library
one on opposite.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's the carpet place.
Oh, yeah.
And about 6 months ago, they redone the signs, and underneath the carpet signs was Timberlake's cars. They found the original. So yeah, so they have that one,
Yeah.
and then they have Wallpaper Supplies as well.
Going back to Banjolele's, I mean, they're a friendly lot at the George Foreman Society, and they let you have a strum on them.
Of course, yeah.
But I don't know, they hold them up.
Yeah, because they're fair all weight, aren't they? They just seem to defy
I would have
practice.
to have harness. Which, mind you, a lot of the people who play there are harnesses.
You need
Just
them,
saying.
They're a fair all weight.
Because they hold them up here
Well,
somewhere.
Jerry, he's over his shoulder.
Yeah,
he does.
Well, what are you doing?
He's nearly tapping with his chin, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not taking it up.
Oh no, I'm a good spectator. I've got a reasonably trained ear, and I know who's good and who's not good, you know.
But it's a nice night, don't you?
Oh, it's belting.
It's a good night.
Belting night.
But talking about that small one,
The soprano.
that's right. There's a chap, what's his name, who we're friendly with.
Oh, Will Grove White.
Well, we're all white.
Will Grove White, yeah.
He had a very, very small one.
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've seen his show, haven't you?
Sopranino.
You probably used it.
Yeah, Sopranino.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's a
And
very
he
good.
plays it in some of the numbers,
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
show it off, you know.
It's tuned really
I think he's
high.
only playing one chord,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is a genuine
Yeah,
instrument.
marvellous show.
Oh, the brilliant.
And they've also got an electrified one, electronic one.
They have electric bass. I don't know about.
Yeah.
They generally play to mine.
But on a photograph I took with them, I went backstage.
Yeah.
When I first went there, and I have a photograph with me holding it.
Okay.
Well, they don't use it a lot in the
Do they
show. No,
I think they do. I think they.
Is it like a solid body?
Yeah, I think they put a bit of grunge in it. I think there's one song they do.
Yeah. They're great, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Was it as a result of the concert that you heard about my dad? Is that how it came about?
No.
No. So they put the picture of my dad.
Oh yeah, well, that's what I
Yeah.
saw that
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Well,
on
we've
the
seen it
internet.
twice. The first time, just put his picture. But the second time round, Will said, "Do you want? We're up in the north of England, so they go all over the world. They're not just.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
go all over. He said, "You know, some tickets to come to the library." I said, "Oh, but all." He said, "Do you mind if I mention during the performance at some point your dad's story again?" And they mentioned it in the first half for the interval. And he said, he's in the audience today, he's a real hero, this guy, and he told a bit of the story. He said, he made ukulele, and just across the water from here, across the footbridge in the Imperial War Museum, there it is. And they asked him to stand up, and he got a 5-minute standing ovation. He kept coming up to the interval. He was quite overwhelmed by it.
Stop the show. Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, just good strings,
Good, yeah.
There's no stale ones,
Yeah, well, they generally, all the banjo ukes have got cut strings on it.
A lot of people now use fishing line, fishing wire, for their.
Yeah, what fishermen use. But
Yeah.
there's not many steel string ukuleles.
No.
But I
Very good,
like
man.
this one.
How are these tuned then?
It's tuned the same, G, C, E, A, but you've got 10 strings, so you've got octave strings.
Oh,
So you've got a high one, then a low one, then a high one, and a low one, then another high one, then high, low, high, and then 2 high ones.
man.
It's a complicated setup. Where's my
Down here,
camera?
I used to play on mine if you get the acoustic sound.
Oh, harmonics.
Eh?
Harmonics.
Harmonics,
Yeah. Oh, you still can, yeah.
If you get that on mine.
There's not many people does up the dusty end of the ukulele, you know. That's where all dust gathered. It's a cracking instrument, the ukulele, isn't it? It brings a lot of people together.
Do you still go out and tell stories to clubs or associations? Do you go to,
I'll have to get our secretary to bring you to our cricket club.
Cricket club? You don't play cricket, do you?
I used to.
Well, I mean,
I've got 2 or 3 centuries to my name.
have you?
Ah, wow.
What about the harmonica? Did you not play that in the
No.
camp? Did nobody have one of them?
No. It's what mainly singing or humming or whistling or something like that.
Oh, you've got some fantastic stories to tell.
Hey.